Hi guys, I'm back today with a video that I'm really excited to do. Okay, I say that a lot, but really I'm very excited to do this video. I actually had bought this item a really long time ago and I was like, I'm gonna save it for this time of the year to do a review on it. And then they peaked that they were gonna do a like set more or less with this palette that I already had. So I went ahead and sold the one that I had because I hadn't used it yet. And then I went ahead and purchased this lovely collection from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And this is the Christmas Morning collection. Like, tell me this isn't giving you like all of the best Christmas vibes in life. So pretty. I actually saw a few pictures where somebody put it in a tree and I was like living for it. It was so cute. So this is what the outside looks like. It's $70, but you get the palette and you get 4 different lippies. 2 of which are actually kind of like liquid lipsticks and then the other 2 are glosses. Now I am wearing 2 of the glosses right now and let me just show you the inside. This is what the inside looks like and I am like 100% feeling the vibes of this. So this is the cover for the actual palette itself, and then I kind of changed around the boxes a little bit so you could see there's like, you know, the writing like normal, and then there's these cute little lips on the packaging, and I just love it. I think it's so pretty. It is so cute. I'm going to use this box. I'm going to display it. I'm going to keep it because I really like it. In fact, when I was young, I used to save all of my perfume boxes, like the big, like, you know, when you'd get a Christmas set of perfume boxes, I would use them and I would store a bunch of stuff in them and I had them for years. I just got rid of a bunch of them like a few years ago, and so now I'm starting to kind of get back up there with my melt boxes and stuff, and this is certainly going into that collection. So that is that. Now, each of the items on the inside I'm going to show you real quick. First thing I'm going to show you are the 2 liquid lipsticks, and the 2 colors are Christmas Red and Just What I Wanted. So Just What I Wanted is kind of a purple shade, to be honest. Like, I was actually surprised by how purple it was on my lips. It looked like it would be more of just a regular berry toned lip, and it's not. So I definitely think that you should check out the swatches that I do in this video of it because it is very interesting. Then Christmas Red is truly a Christmas red. I mean, to me, this is like quintessential, almost poinsettia red. So very interesting shades. The 2 things that came with this are the glosses. Now, this is Peppermint Cocoa, which is the color that I'm wearing right now. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I actually, like, I have a problem. When I saw this shade and I saw the swatch of it, I was like, okay, I have to get this set. It was ridiculous, and I knew it was silly because I already had the palette, but I was like, I have to get it. Your girl has to get it. And then the other one was Extra Frosty, and I felt the same about this. So these 2 are the glosses. I'm going to put a fresh layer of Peppermint Cocoa on. Ooh. There's that. So nice. It is so smooth on the lips. Really like that formulation. It is nice. And then the star of the show is the Christmas Morning palette. The packaging of the box is exactly like the packaging on the actual palette, and I think it is so cute. Like, come on. Come on. You cannot tell me that you don't like this packaging. The inside is pretty much every dream I've ever had. So for me, I really like greens and reds anyway, like all times of the year. I don't know if you guys have noticed that from all of the looks I've ever done. I tend to use like the oranges and reds and then the greens in separate looks. And for me, this palette just, it just has everything, and in spades. I swatched this puppy and it is like, if you've ever used Give Me Glow, you already know. Like, their formulation is the absolute best. Like, Sydney Grace, Give Me Glow, these 2 are like all the things that you should know. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I had to do it. It's like, you know, I'm feeling like, I'm feeling very The Grinch Who Stole Christmas-esque right now because this is Christmas Eve, so I want to rhyme some stuff apparently. In any case, so these are the shades in it, and they are so shifty and beautiful, and they're even more dimensional than you guys are seeing right now. So I did swatches of these. You guys are going to get to see those in a second, and you're going to be blown away. Like me, I'm blown away. Like, I did them, I've already seen them, and I'm still like... And then I did, in my opinion, I know this is like, I'm tooting my horn for a second, but I did like the cutest little Christmas flat lay of my swatches and this palette, and I'm like super excited about it, because normally I just do, you know, a basic layout of stuff so you guys can see what the general packaging looks like, but this time it's kind of Christmassy and cute. I'm going to do different next year. I'm kind of just toying around with stuff right now. So I did this look. I'm actually thinking I'm going to do at least one more. And I might do that during Christmas morning and post this like tomorrow for Christmas. So I'm not sure when you're actually going to see this video, but I definitely want to do another look. I may actually dink with the look that I have on and add stuff to it and kind of change it up a little bit. And then I'm going to do swatches for you guys. And at the very end, I'm going to give you my final thoughts so you can probably already tell what I think. Although I may surprise you on a couple of things. So hang out till then and I'll see you in a second. Okay, starting with the very first shade, we've got Gifts Galore. Oh my god. I don't really need to dip back in and get more. I guess I will for the bottom, but it doesn't need it. Oh my freaking gosh. Whew, you guys, I still have so much left over. I really didn't need to grab more. This color is fantastic. It's like almost, it's on that same borderline that we've kind of seen a couple times recently if you've been watching my videos, and that is that kind of makeup geek and MAC Cosmetics blue-brown shade is what it's called, but this has more of a green shift to it, and it is so pretty. So what I'm seeing here is maroon and blue and teal and green and a little bit of slatey gray. It is just a stunning color. Like when I turn my finger like this, you can really see the green to silver. Whew. So pretty. The next shade is called Milk and Cookies. Milk and Cookies? I don't know where that just came from. And this is like almost a slightly red undertone tan shade. It is beautiful. It's called Stocking Stuffers. I just keep grabbing way too much. You guys, just be careful when you're picking these up because you don't need a lot. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. This is just a beautiful foiled red shade. Maybe a slight bit of pink to it as well. This is the shade Chimney. And this is a gray tone brown, but it has to have almost a little bit of purple to it, I'm thinking. Because when I used it on my eye, mixed with the red shade, I actually found that it turned kind of purple, which is fine. I mean, it gives you yet another variation of looks that you can achieve with this palette, but very interesting color. Under the Tree, which literally just reminded me of Under the Sea from Little Mermaid. This is your perfect Christmas green shade. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in freaking love with it. Pajamas. And guys, these are so foiled. It's insane. Like, oh my goodness. You can just see how beautifully shiny that is. It's gorgeous. It's almost like a red toned gold foiled shade. It looks purely red, or it looks purely gold, but I swear, hopefully I'm not alone that I see a red orange shift to it. Cozy Fire. And this is a quintessential red Christmas shade. It's almost like brick red. And this is the shade Santa's Sleigh. Oh my gosh. I have so much left on my finger. You guys, this is nuts. So this is a true silver shade, but it's strange. Paired with different colors, it comes off different shades. I think that is really interesting. Is the whole palette. Okay, I'm back. You guys have seen the swatches, you guys have watched the looks. I really hope that they were helpful or enjoyable to watch. I'm not sure because I am me and I'm not a makeup artist, but at the same time, I want to tell you my thoughts on everything. First things first, this palette, oh my gosh, my goodness gracious, this is everything that my holiday dreams are made of. I actually used to think that my favorite Christmas palette, and it's not a Christmas palette, but my favorite Christmas palette was the Pat McGrath Brown's Ambition palette. Don't quote me, I might have just said the wrong one, but it's like a 6-pan palette, and it kind of gives me vibes of this. I'll put a picture up here so you guys can see it compared to this. And it was gorgeous. I loved it. I still love it. Oh, your girl wants to mix these two together. Something fierce. It's not even funny. But this right here, I am telling you what, this is less expensive and you can still get it. So right now the palette itself is out of stock, but the collection is in stock. And I sincerely think that if you think you will enjoy this palette, run while you can, scoop it up, put it right into your cart and check on out as quickly as possible because this is great. The whole collection is great. The glosses are awesome. I really, really like those. And this is just a personal preference thing. It has nothing to do with the formulation. I'm not crazy about these colors. Now, the red one, Christmas red, is really pretty, and I like it a lot. But this, for me, is just like, maybe I would use it at Halloween or for something else. Like, but I didn't find it to be flattering on me personally. I'm kind of strange undertoned. I'm kind of like a yellowy pink neutral. I'm all the colors. I'm all the things. So keep that in mind when you are looking at these colors. This may not be for you, or maybe it'll look dope on you, and it probably looks really good on a lot of different people. It's just not great on me. The other thing I'll say is maybe don't apply these specifically over a really balmy lip balm. That was a weird way to say it, but follow with me if you will. I actually use the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss lip butter, and for me, I think it's too soft to be underneath the liquid lipstick. I think it makes it look a little streaky, and it's actually not, because I've used a lot of their formulation of this, and it works pretty good as long as you have it on a thinner, not so emollient lip balm. So maybe like a regular chapstick or something like that would work best. I don't know, because I haven't had regular chapstick in a hot minute. Because your girl's kind of like in love with this at this point. It is my favorite. I cannot trade it out. When you guys were in school, did you constantly lose chapsticks like left and right? Because I used to. Like, I can't even count the amount of lip things I had in my purse, and still do as an adult. Like, it's kind of intimidating and ridiculous, to be honest with you guys. But in any case, I actually have my old one, which I was still scooping the remnants out of the bottom with, which is ridiculous and kind of embarrassing because I was like, man, this is so expensive. I don't know if I want to buy it, but I do because it's my favorite. And I've never lost it. I'm never going to lose it. This is my precious. So in any case, what I'm trying to say here is I like it on its own. I don't like it under this formulation of liquid lipstick. So that is something I want you guys to keep in mind. The other thing that I tried out today was the Ranvier Villamil Villabrow Tri-Plex. So this is really interesting, you guys. And I actually have two different forms of this on my eyebrows right now. I liked one better and my husband liked one better, so I thought it was really interesting because of course we couldn't agree on which one we liked the best. But it's actually just 3 different ways to apply your eyebrow. So there is this one right here, which is like a concentrated little brush. You brush through the hairs. This is what I have on this side right now, and he loved that. He thought it looked really good. He thought it looked really natural. And then I actually liked that thicker type of, like, I wouldn't call it a pencil because it's wider than a pencil, but you know what I'm saying. It kind of reminds me of that Benefit Cosmetics one, except for I like this better, to be honest. And then, this is the one I'm excited to try and I have not yet. There's a powder part right here. So that's really interesting. I'm really eager to give that a shot. I just, you know, I only have 2 eyebrows and I wanted to try each one equally. The color that I got is called Taupey Wife, which is a play on Trophy Wife, and I thought was hilarious. It's not meant to offend anybody or anything like that. I just thought it was kind of cute. In any case, I really like it. I've had it on for a few hours now, and I think that it's performing pretty darn good. So I definitely think you should check that out as well if you're looking for a nice brow product, because depending on your preference, you're really going to enjoy using the different forms of brow fillers, I think. And the other thing I thought was interesting was they actually used the one side as a liner, and they used the powder as like an eyeshadow. So if you're like really in a pinch on the go and you have this with you, you can kind of do almost everything on your eye, which is nice because sometimes your girl has gotten into those situations where, of course, I've hit the grocery store and I can see right across the parking lot somebody I went to high school with, and I don't have a stitch of makeup on and I'm looking like a hot mess. And I wish I would have had something like this here where it was multi-purposed and I could have just thrown something on and not looked like, you know, haggard baggard, how you doing? Anyway, I digress. Getting back to the actual collection that I'm talking about, I've got to say I think that everything was beautiful. I think that the price was really good for what you get. The shipping was super fast. Like, Give Me Glow is on point. Like, they don't play around. They pack it nicely. They ship it on out. And to be honest, even with the postal delays, it got here really quickly. I was really happy about that. Everything's in God's hands at this point when it comes to the mail, so let's just be grateful it is here. It is here in time for Christmas. I'm super excited. In any case, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, make sure you like this video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if maybe you picked it up or now maybe you will pick it up, because I really feel like it is a good purchase. Anyway, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you guys. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and I hope everybody is safe and healthy and has a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.